Okay, good. And Trung, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you very clearly.
Okay, good. You both sound very clear. Okay, so now we're going to hear about interview tips. And they're going to tell us about an interview tip. So whenever I have an interview class like this, I like to ask interview questions because I think it's great practice if you're ever going to work for a Western company. So our goal is to talk about questions you would get in an English job interview. And it's great to practice this in an English job interview. And maybe you've already had an English job interview, but if you haven't, this is great practice. So to begin, when I call your name, tell us where you live and if you've had an English interview yet. Some students who have, and if you've had an English job interview. Okay, so let's see if either of you have had an English job interview and where you think. Trung, I know where you live. Let's start with you. Where do you live, Jamie?
Hello, I'm Jamie. I live in Taiwan.
Okay. And have you ever had an English language job interview?
No, I don't have an English job interview.
Okay, I've never had an English job interview. Okay, thank you, Jamie. Trung, how about you? Where do you live?
Yes. Now I live in Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam.
Yeah.
And
yes.
I never interviewed English job before. And
okay.
In my life, I just have one interview in Vietnam job one time. Yes.
Okay, just one time. Okay. Well, we'll answer a few questions that you might get in an English job interview in a couple of minutes, just to practice, because you never know. You might get an interview in English, or you might want to work in an English country. Okay, so let me start. I'm going to share my screen. We're going to listen to something. It's very short, and it's just to get our conversation going. So it's not going to take very long. And then we'll come back and we'll talk about English job interview questions. Okay. And this is like I said, it's very short. Okay, so I'll play this 2 times just so you can hear it.
Try to stay relaxed. Get nervous, then you will not. Really.
Okay, that's a good tip.
Try to stay relaxed. If you get nervous, then you will not think clearly.
Okay, so he says stay relaxed because you will not think clearly. Now, I want to find out what your jobs are. And Trung, I think I remember you run a logistics company. Is that right?
Yeah, correct, teacher.
Yeah, I remember having you in class a few times before and you telling me that. Jamie, what is your job in Taiwan?
I'm software engineer.
Software engineer. Okay. So we have one student who is a software engineer and one student who runs his own logistics business. Okay. Now let's talk about some interview questions that you would likely get in an English interview. So let's talk about this question first. What do you think is your greatest skill? And this just means the thing you think you're best at related to your work. Maybe it's you're organized, or it could be other things, but let's see what your greatest skill is and you explain it to me. Hey, Jamie, what do you think is your greatest skill? The thing you're best at for your work?
Coding skill.
Okay. Coding skill.
Yes.
Okay. Explain to me what that is. Tell me what that means.
What? Sorry, can you repeat question again?
Yeah. Explain what that means, coding skill. So tell me what that means, what it is what that actually means.
Okay. I can use JavaScript to coding a website.
Okay. So I can use JavaScript to code a website. Okay, that's what I need to know. Good. I can use JavaScript code a website. Okay. That is an important skill, I think. Okay, so I can use JavaScript, code a website. Okay. Trung, what about you? What do you think is your greatest skill related to your job with your logistics company?
I think with my greatest skill is understand everyone. Yes.
Okay. Okay. My greatest skill is my ability to understand people and what they need, probably too, is my ability to understand people.
Yes.
And what they need.
When I meet someone and in first, when I talking to them and I work with them, I can I can guess their thinking and their character. Yes.
Ah, okay. So in English, we might say that you have very good instincts about people. Very good instincts about people, meaning you can figure them out when you meet them. And that is a very important skill. You have very good instincts about people.
Yeah.
Okay,
Instinct.
good.
Yes.
Yeah, and instincts is just something we don't learn. We either have it or we don't. And if you can read people and understand them, you have instincts about this, meaning you just know how to do it. You didn't learn, you just know. Okay, very good. Now, tell me, because if a company hires you, they want to know that you want to keep learning and keep finding out about new things. Tell me about a new skill you would like to learn. And if it's related to your job, that's great, but maybe it's something different, and that's okay too. Just as long as it's a skill you'd like to learn. So Jamie, can you think of and tell me about a new skill you would like to learn?
New skill.
Yeah, something you don't know how to do now, but you'd like to know how to do.
Communication with each other.
Okay, so communication with other people?
Yes.
Okay, so I would like to improve my interpersonal, we call it, between people, interpersonal communication skills. Interpersonal communication skills. And I'm just going to put this in chat. Interpersonal just means between people. Okay, good. So I would like to improve my interpersonal communication skills, my ability to communicate with other people. Okay, how about you, Trung? Can you think of and describe for me a new skill you would like to learn?
Yes. I think I have problem the same with Jamie, and I bet in communication with everybody, especially in English. And,
Okay.
I understood a lot of things, but I can express themselves for everybody to understand, and especially in English, because my English is not enough knowledge to explain, and now I try to learn English. Yeah, to improve my English
Okay.
skill. Yeah.
So you understand most of the English you hear, but you don't feel you can explain yourself well to others in English.
Yes.
Okay. I would like to learn how to explain myself better in English. Now, explain myself better in English. Okay, good. Now, there's a question that you would likely get asked in an interview. They want to know if you can handle pressure and stress. Can you work well under stress? Meaning when you have many different things to do and you can get them all done, you work well under stress. Jamie, what do you think? Do you think you can work well under stress?
Yes, I think I can work well
Okay.
under stress.
Can you give me an example?
Example.
Yeah. Tell me about a time you did this, where you worked well under stress. So what we'd say is, I think I can work well under stress. For example.
Sometimes our customer ask new function and
Okay.
have a deadline.
Okay.
I always can finish it on time.
That's a very good example. Sometimes our customers ask for something new with a tight deadline. I'm always able to get this work done. That's a great example. I'm always able to get this work done on time. Let me just put this in chat. Very good example. I think I can work well under stress. For example, sometimes our customers ask for something new with a tight deadline. I am always able to get this work done on time. Okay, very good. That's a great example. Trung, how about you? Do you think you can work well under stress?
Yes, I think I can work well under the stress. And
Okay.
sometimes I feel, I think just in the past, when I held to the stress, and maybe even when I sleep, I can find my solution in my dream. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So I work well under stress and can find solutions to my problems while I'm sleeping.
Yes.
And can often find solutions to problems while I'm sleeping. Okay, that's very good. If you can do that.
The reason of the stress from my job is okay for me, but if with the stress from my family, especially in my wife and my son, I think I not focus on my job. Yes.
Yeah, the family stress is different than job stress. Yes, it's two totally different. It's two totally different kinds of stress.
Yeah.
And one of the work stress is sometimes easier to deal with.
Yes.
Tell me something besides English you wish you were better at. You both want to improve your English, but what's another skill besides English that you wish you were better at? Maybe organization, maybe, I don't know, but just something that you wish you were better at aside from English. So Jamie, do you think there's another thing that you could improve besides your English?
A lot of coding skill.
Okay, so you'd still like to learn more coding skill. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I would still like to upgrade, which is just a way of saying improve. Upgrade or improve my coding skill. Okay, so we could say I would still like to upgrade, which just means improve my coding skill. Upgrade is just another way to say improve. Okay, Trung, how about you? Besides your English, is there something else you wish you could improve?
Now I love technology, and I love
Okay.
to do the website and application. And
Okay.
beside the English, that's I will wish I can better ask in the skill in about a website like Jamie. I wish I
Okay.
can do a website and make a website and code a website. Yes.
Okay. I would like learn how to code and design a website. Code and design a website. Do you have a website for your business right now, Trung? Does your business have a website?
Yes, and I have a lot of website. I remember in last week I total my website is 17 website. Yes.
Oh, wow.
And I buy a lot of domain. Until now, I buy about 200 domain, and I love to do a website, and I buy a lot of domain in the future.
Domains.
Yes,
Yeah.
domain. Yes.
I bought a lot of domain names. Okay.
Yes.
And I'm just curious, Trung, how much do most of these domain names cost? How much does it cost to buy a domain name?
In Vietnam, it's about average about 400,000. It's about let me remember
$20.
$20 per year.
Yeah, about $20 per year. So 400,000 dong per year. Yeah, which is about $20. 400,000 Vietnamese dong per year.
Yes.
That's not that expensive. That's quite cheap.
Yes.
Okay.
Cheap. And it's easy to buy it. Yes.
And you have 200 domain names now? About 200?
Yes.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yes. I think now in the future I have to reduce my domain because the cost for maintain them is a lot, and
Right.
yes, and I have to cut down some domain in future because I buy a lot of domain in many field, and something I don't do that, but I love that, and I in the past I think I want to do business in a domain because I think this the name of domain is good, but nowadays a lot of company in domain, and they have a lot of choice for everybody can choose the domain. Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. Okay, that's interesting though. It really is. Okay, now here's a question that you would probably get at an English job interview. They want to know you're thinking about the future. So where would you like to be in 5 years? And that means in your career, in your job. So Jamie, if I ask you where you want to be in your career in 5 years, where do you think that would be?
Where will that be?
In your career, not a place, but in your job or in your industry, where would you like to have moved to?
I'm not sure the question.
Okay. Let me ask it a different way. Would you like to have advanced in your career in 5 years? Let's look at it that way, Jamie. Would you like to have advanced in your career in 5 years, meaning better and better jobs in 5 years' time?
Better and better job.
Yeah, like a promotion. Better job or promotion.
Oh, yes. I
Okay.
want to get a more better job.
Okay. Can you give me an example of a job? Maybe you'd be a supervisor or a project manager. Can you tell me about a job you might be able to get in 5 years?
Yes, I want to be a project manager.
Okay. Yes.
Lead other people to coding a better software.
Okay. Yes, I want to be a project manager within the next 5 years. Now, do you think you could do this at your company? Could you become a project manager where you work now? Could you become a project manager in your company? Or would you have to go to another company?
Maybe if I don't leave my company, I hope I can become project manager in this company. But if I leave this company, maybe I will become project manager in other company.
Another company. Okay. How many years have you worked for your company, Jamie? How many years have you had your job there?
2 years.
2 years. I've been working at my company for 2 years. Okay, good. Okay, Trung, how about you? Where do you see your business in 5 years' time?
Yes, I think in 5 years, I want to do business with the company in overseas, not in Vietnam, and I want to hold my business from Vietnam to in abroad overseas, and I can control all of them when they import and export, and I can manage and follow all of them. Yes, and besides that, I wish I can join in some business in the real estate, about a house, a home, especially for foreigner, for expat. Yes, in Vietnam.
Okay. So in 5 years, I would like to be doing business internationally, not just in Vietnam. Okay, now, one other thing they might ask you is employers are always interested in what you do in your free time. What are your hobbies and interests outside work? Interests outside of work. So Jamie, when you're not working, oh, excuse me. When you're not working, what are your hobbies and interests? What do you like to do on your free time?
I like to watch TV and play games. Okay.
What kind of games? Video games?
Computer game. I like to play the Minecraft.
Okay. Computer games. And what types of TV shows do you like? What sort of things do you like to watch on TV?
I like to watch movie or drama.
Okay, drama or movies. Okay, great. And Trung, how about you? What are your hobbies and interests when you're not working?
Yes, when I not working, I like to watch in the YouTube channel about the vlog, and for my learning English, and I try to watching a lot of vlog and in video in English for improving my English skill, for my listening skill. Yes. And
okay, so a lot of YouTube videos.
yes, and I besides that, I like to make a website, and I try to learn about in the website. I make some website for relax. I love that.
Okay, very good. So you're even your hobbies keep you busy because they're related to websites and technology.
Yes.
Okay.
In my life, I never. I think I in the past I'm lazy, and I like to enjoy my life for hanging out with my friend and watching film. But now I don't want to waste my time, and I like to learning, and I want to more knowledge in the future, and I want to do business good in the future. Yes.
Maybe it's because you have a family now. Maybe
Yes.
your family changed you.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, you have a wife and a child, so maybe that changed your thinking.
Yes, correct.
Is there a new free time activity you might like to learn? Like, for example, I would like to learn how to play guitar. I haven't learned yet, but someday I'm going to learn how to play guitar when I have more time. I don't know when, but sometime. So Jamie, is there another free time activity you're interested in learning, like maybe playing a musical instrument or doing something else? There's something new you'd like to do in your free time.
Something.
Sorry, say again.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. I like to learn new things.
Okay, but can you give me an example of a free time activity you'd like to learn, like maybe how to dance or play piano or something like that?
I learn a Japanese regularly.
Okay, I'd like to learn Japanese. Okay, that's a good one. Okay, and how about you? Is there a new free time activity you'd like to learn how to do?
Yes, I want in a free activity. I want to learn play the sport and any sport because I'm lazy play a sport, and I just stay with my computer, and sometimes I feel my health not good, and I hope I have to exercise and to educating with the learn sport, and I can play sport well, and I can exercise myself. Yes.
Okay, very good. Okay, so we talked about various questions that you might get if you had an English language job interview, and maybe you will someday, we don't know. And we talked about your free time interests and things you might like to learn in the future. And you both did very well with this. So Jamie and Trung, thanks for being in class. It's morning where you are, and it's nighttime for me. So have a good day, and I hope to see you again. Okay, bye for now. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, teacher.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
You're welcome. Bye bye.